First of all, let me tell you how proud we all are of this outstanding recognition to be a semifinalist with all the competition that's out there. You are putting us on the map. But I just want to ask you, I mean, could you imagine, I know maybe one of you, maybe two of you, or maybe all three of you could receive this recognition. I mean, could you imagine what that would be like just for one of us to receive it? One of you, I should say, to receive it, or even two. But never could we have imagined that all three of you are now Jack Kent Cooke Award recipients. You all three have been named as the award winners. So it is over. You have done it. And we just wanted to bring you here today to tell you how genuinely proud we are. So there is no interview today. Today's just a day of celebration to bring you together and tell you this outstanding news. First time in the history of our institution. And I can see the emotion, and you'll get me emotional thinking about it. But I'm ecstatic for all of you. This is life-changing, and every day we just want to set life-changing opportunities out for you, and you've taken full advantage of it. So know how proud we are of you, and we expect big things.
You know, like through this whole process, it's like in the back of your mind, you really, really want it, but you either look at it as a lesson or a blessing, and in this case, it is definitely a blessing to all three of us.
Thank y'all for everything. Seriously, this has been an awesome experience. With even just the Jack Kent Cooke was an awesome experience, but I felt fully prepared to turn in this application because of Pearl River and all of the professors that have helped me, especially Dr. Ryan and Dr. Terry Ruckle for just pushing me. So I'm just so appreciative of this experience and this process, and just thank you all a lot.
I don't know. It was hard to imagine myself winning after feeling so confident the first time. This has changed my life. I was accepted into the University of Michigan, but because of out-of-state tuition being so high for the school, like even with the generous grant they had offered me, I wasn't going to be able to afford to go. And it's just, this is the best news that I've ever gotten in my life easily, and I really appreciate everything that everyone that I've worked with at PRCC has done for me, especially the Ruckles.
Well, I would first definitely like to thank my family. They have believed in me since the beginning, and they always say they never applied pressure to me. I just always had this self-discipline. So they were always proud of whatever I was able to bring to the table, but they continued to push me and support me through all of the dreams that I've had. And I would also like to thank the Ruckles for just seeing me and then seeking after me and seeking after opportunities for me. I do not believe that I dreamed this whenever I first walked into Pearl River, and now I get to walk away with so much more than I came with. So I am very appreciative.
First, I would like to thank my mom, my dad, my cousins, my aunts, my uncles. Everyone just really just made a team effort to just support me as a college student, and I really would not have made up to the point without their enthusiasm and their words of encouragement and all that. I would like to especially thank my recommenders, Ms. Robin Nix and Dr. Jennifer Seal. They have did an amazing job these last 2 years with me, and they have really pushed me to be my best. And I also like to thank my PTK advisor, Mrs. Lisa Wall. She has been amazing. She has, every time that I needed her to look over my academic resume, she would do it. Every time I would ask her to look over my essays, she would do it. Much respect and love to her. And my student activities director, Jason Francis, he has played a monumental part in how I've changed as a student and as a human being.
Certainly my recommenders, Dr. Aaron Purvis and Cherie Alder. And if we're considering recommenders in general, Dr. Gatlin as well, and Dr. Terry Ruckle. I certainly have to thank all of them, and I have to thank my family. My parents helped pay for PRCC out of pocket, and just my whole family, including my friends. Just, I've had a lot of support along the way, and I mean, I definitely couldn't have done this alone. Near the end of 10th grade, I withdrew from school, and then I earned my GED about 2 years later. when I was 18, so roughly about the time that I would have been graduating anyway. And then I just worked jobs for the next 10 years full time. I just couldn't keep telling myself that I was fine just working little jobs here and there. My mom gave me the generous offer to help me pay to go to PRCC, and so it was just kind of sudden, but I took it, and I'm really glad that I did. I was welcomed readily, and I was supported throughout the whole experience.